for tailgating is no shine. We are going to be so mad. We don't want grease on nothing but our chicken wings for today. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start with any type of moisturizer. Make sure it's an actual moisturizer though. I'm going to use my typical Mario Badescu. I'm going to use a hydrating primer. I rarely use this, but on days like today, go team, where you're going to be sweating and you're going to be wearing a really full coverage, heavy foundation, you're going to use something like this Smashbox Hydrating Primer. Let's talk about this foundation. Okay, so this is Estee Lauder Double Wear, and it says on here stay in place makeup. It is so stay in place makeup. You won't believe this foundation. So I got requests to do tailgating makeup, and I thought I have to use this foundation. This foundation blows my mind. I would use it on an everyday basis, honestly, if it wasn't so thick. Look at me acting like I mind like heavy makeup on a day-to-day basis. I'm so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put this on with my hand. You can already probably see the crazy coverage of this. I'm gonna go in with this is the shade Ivory Beige. And I'm even gonna put it a little bit on my lid. I'm really excited. I'm glad that I got a request for this video. Because even though we like makeup, we can like sports too. You know? Okay, if you put on one layer of this foundation, you're going to be fully covered. If you put on 2 layers of this foundation, if there's a nuclear war and you survive, you won't need to reapply makeup. For real though. It's crazy. This is an incredible foundation. And you can sweat, and you can cheer, and you can win a hot dog or a hot wing eating contest, and you're still gonna look glamorous. Yeah. Okay, so I've covered my whole entire face with the foundation. Now I'm gonna go in with my Pro Longwear MAC concealer, and I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit of a lighter shade under my eyes. This is gonna be one of those looks where I don't do much to my eyes. You'll notice how I just did that. Sometimes I do that with just the leftover, just to kind of lightly do a little bit of contour. You're also like about to run out the door and you gotta grab your appetizers and you gotta grab everything, you know? So this has to be a quick look too. Okay, so I just did that. Now I'm gonna go in with my NARS translucent, any type of translucent powder. I'm gonna set only under my eyes where I put that Pro Longwear. You honestly like hardly even need to set this Double Wear, Estee Lauder Double Wear. I'm really going to start wearing this foundation like more on a day-to-day basis. Y'all have reminded me of my love affair with it. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and I'm going to use a product that a lot of you guys might have in your drawers already. This is the NARS bronzer. This is a really good go-to, especially if you're a beginner with makeup. Of course, my favorite is the Kat Von D Shade Light Contour Kit, but if you're going to do something simple, this is awesome just to throw your bronzer on there. We're going to keep this look light. You don't want to throw a ton of cream on your face. You don't want to throw a ton of powder on your face, because this is outside. And in the natural light, it can reveal a lot that you don't want to reveal. Okay. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to hit it with a blush. I'm not going to do anything heavy. Notice that I'm not going in like I usually do with the lights and the darks. I'm doing a simple bronzer. I'm doing the Bobbi Brown Santa Barbara on this MAC 137 brush. Oh, and with the bronzer I used a 116 brush. And I'm just going to hit that, pop color, okay, voila. And that's really all you have to do for the face. We're almost done. Can you believe it? Okay, now I'm going to go in with, you know what you don't want? You don't want a greasy, oily eyelid. If you're going to be outside, you're really going to be able to see stuff like that, especially if you do start sweating. You know, you don't really have the foundation on your eyelids. So this is a really awesome product. This is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And it will mattify like whoa. Like whoa. This is also like a similar color to that soft ochre that is it not ochre? Is it not ochre like the, y'all were laughing about me saying ochre, but I don't know what else it is. Can somebody please send me a Snapchat or something about how to pronounce that ochre? Or any of the words I mispronounce? Thanks. So you're gonna let that dry a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my MAC 224. I'm going to do my brows last on this look. I'm going to go in and I'm going to cover the whole lid with this Anastasia Beverly Hills shadow in Vanilla. This has that tiny, tiny bit of shimmer. I'm like really loving this. I'm really living for that easy little clean look I did on my face just then. You ain't even gotta go to no tailgate to wear this look. I'm really liking it. You can go pick your pumpkin patch this fall in this look. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with this. This is a great transition color from Anastasia and one I haven't used it a lot. This is burnt orange. I'm gonna go in with the same brush, the 224. Woohoo! See? Barely hit it like that. And y'all wanna know how I get my shadow to go in so beautifully? A little bit of it is product, a little bit of it is skill. I'm going to say over 50% of it is the brush I use. And I told you guys I'm going to do a whole video on brush essentials. Because honestly, I think a huge part of the reason that a lot of people have so much trouble doing their makeup is because either they're using the wrong brush or they're using dirty brushes. Because look how easy that is. So easy. Okay, and I'm about to finish up this eye look. I'm going to go in now because we aren't doing a lot of bells and whistles on our face because we're going to leave those to the cowbells and such, you know. I'm going to go in and I'm going to do an eyeshadow on my lid for a day like today. Anytime you're going to be outside sweating, you really don't want to do a lot of highlighter, you don't want to do a ton of contour, you really want to leave that pop of something to your eyelid, in my opinion. So I'm going to go in with any type of kind of flathead shadow brush. This is a MAC 213. I'm just going to... Also because a lot of tailgates are in the fall, this is a beautiful, simple fall lid. Hopefully your school colors are orange or something. Okay, see that? A very simple, very easy, very long wear type of look. And you and I both know at a tailgate, you got your sunglasses on, you're moving around, you're playing games, you know. I'm going to go back with this 224 and just blend a little bit. And so, you know, you don't need to do a lot to your eyes. You can do something like that. How beautiful is that? I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown gel liner. Do a small wing. Small wing. My boyfriend's going to be real happy that I selected orange for the eyes because he played rugby at the University of Tennessee. I didn't go there. I went to Swanee University of the South. It was a small school and our football team was small, to say the least. But we still had a great time at the tailgates. Yes, Swanee's right. They're all going to like it. But I just gave them a shout out. Okay. I'm going to finish that. I'm going to see I'm doing a little tiny wing. Okay. Okay. Obviously, if you don't have lash extensions, you're going to hit that top lash with some mascara. If you have lash extensions, go on as you please. Okay, now I'm going to go in and last but not certainly not least, I'm going to do them brows. Okay. Try not to go crazy out of the lines on your features because you're going to be in natural light on a game day. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and for game day, I know we don't like to carry around a lot of things. And y'all probably aren't like me and make your boyfriend carry something like this, like a translucent powder in his back pocket. But if you do, if you have a nice boyfriend like I do, then, or if you're carrying a purse, carrying around a brush like this and carrying around a translucent powder, if you do start to sweat through this bulletproof makeup, you're gonna dab it where the sweat is, like this. Okay? And last but not least, let's talk about lips. I personally think, unless you are part of the dance squad, the flag squad, or the cheer squad, that you don't need to be wearing no like bright, crazy lipstick on game day, because you're gonna be taking drinks out of your cups, you're gonna be eating, you're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff, and it's just gonna look kind of messy. So what I vote is doing a lip pencil that's similar to the color of your lips. I have selected one of my new favorites. My mom told me about this at the Walmart. My mom is the lipstick queen. If there ever were a title, she would have that title. She wears lipstick when she runs marathons. She wears lipstick at all times. So she was telling me about this lip liner that she always uses, and she said they have it at Walmart, and I was like, oh, okay, all right, it's not gonna be that great. It's awesome. Okay, so this is a color I would recommend for a tailgate. Anything outside in the fall, pumpkin picking, like I said, whatever you wanna wear this for. This is Spice is the color, and this is Rimmel London. It's lasting finish. I'll line that lip. Okay, and now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna hit it with a gloss, any kind of gloss. Whenever they give you samples at a makeup counter, save them for days like today. This is just a Bobbi Brown Bar Sparkle, and look at this little baby. Oh my gosh. Okay. Perfect tailgating look. Like this video if you like this look. This was just something quick and simple because I wanted to respond to y'all's comments. So keep leaving below what you want to see next. And go team!